Many papers you write in college will require you to include quotes from one or more sources. Even if you don't have to do it, integrating a few quotes into your writing can add life and persuasiveness to your arguments. The key is to use quotes to support a point you're trying to make rather than just include them to fill space. The climate for doing business improved in Egypt more than in any other country last year, according to a global study that revealed a wave of company-oriented reforms across the Middle East. The World Bank rankings, which look at business regulations, also showed that the pace of business reforms in Eastern Europe was overtaking East Asia. There are perhaps three ways of looking at furniture. Some people see it as purely functional and useful, and don't bother themselves with aesthetics, others see it as essential to civilized living and concern themselves with design and how the furniture will look in a room. In other words, function combined with aesthetics, and yet others see furniture as a form of art. Humans need to use energy in order to exist. So it is unsurprising that the way people have been producing energy is largely responsible for current environmental problems. Pollution comes in many forms, but those that are most concerning, because of their impact on health, result from the combustion of fuels in power stations and cars. The core of the problem was the immense disparity between the country's productive capacity and the ability of people to consume. Great innovations in productive techniques during and after the war raised the output of industry beyond the purchasing capacity of U.S. farmers and wage earners. Cultural festivals around the world serve as vibrant expressions of local traditions, values, and community spirit. From the colorful carnivals in Brazil to the serene lantern festivals in Asia, these gatherings provide a window into the diverse ways people celebrate life. Participants and spectators alike can immerse themselves in music, dance, cuisine, and art, forging connections and appreciating the rich tapestry of human creativity. Big data is a term used to describe large and complex data sets that cannot be processed using traditional data processing methods. Advances in technology and data analysis have led to the use of big data in fields such as healthcare, finance, and marketing. The rise of smart cities represents a significant leap in urban development. These cities integrate information and communication technologies to improve the efficiency of services and meet residents' needs more effectively. From traffic management to energy conservation, smart cities aim to enhance the quality of urban living while minimizing environmental impact. A young man from a small provincial town, a man without independent wealth, without powerful family connection and without a university education, moved to London in the late 1580 and, in a remarkably short time, became the greatest playwright not of his age alone but of all time. How did Shakespeare become Shakespeare? The life of a hunter-gatherer is indeed, as Thomas Hobbes said of the state of nature, solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. In some respects, to be sure, wandering through the jungle bagging monkeys may be preferable to the hard slog of subsistence agriculture. A new breed of rice that is a hybrid of an annual Asian rice and a perennial African rice could be a more sustainable option. The hybrid rice was able to produce grain for 8 consecutive harvests over 4 years at a yield comparable to the standard annual Asian rice, with much lower costs and labor. Financial literacy is a foundational skill in modern society, enabling individuals to make informed decisions about saving, investing, and managing debt. Schools and organizations are increasingly recognizing the importance of teaching financial concepts from an early age. Understanding how money works, budgeting, and recognizing the value of long-term planning empowers people to navigate the complexities of the financial world. USA sexually teased its troops in the First World War to make them fight harder. Believing that sexually satisfied men could not be easily motivated, the aim of this teasing was to generate unmet sexual desire, which the War Department could leverage as motivation to fight. The power of music is undeniable. From the rhythm of our heartbeats to the melodies that move our souls, music has the ability to evoke emotions and connect us to something greater than ourselves. It has the power to transport us to different times and places, to uplift our spirits, and to heal our hearts. So whether it's a catchy pop tune or a timeless classical masterpiece, let the music move you, and discover the beauty of sound. Efficiency is not your friend when it comes to cognitive growth. In order to keep our brains making new connections and keep them active, you need to keep moving on to another challenging activity as soon as you reach the point of mastery in the one you were engaging in. Traditional divisions of domestic work are understood to persist, because of the strong association of the home with humanity and with masculinity. To challenge that home is arguably equivalent to challenge what it is to be a woman or a man. Botanic gardens are scientific and cultural institutions established to collect, study, exchange and display plants for research and for the education and enjoyment of the public. There are major botanic gardens in each capital city. Zoological parks and aquariums are primarily engaged in the breeding, preservation, study and display of native and exotic fauna in captivity. The therapeutic use of gardens and landscapes, known as horticultural therapy, has emerged as a valuable tool in mental and physical rehabilitation. Engaging with plants and nature can foster relaxation, creativity, and a sense of accomplishment. Hospitals, rehabilitation centers, and community gardens are incorporating horticultural therapy programs, benefiting individuals with varying needs. The study of genetics has revolutionized our understanding of health and disease. Advances in genetic research have led to the identification of genes linked to various conditions, enabling personalized medicine approaches that tailor treatments to individual genetic profiles. This field holds promise for improving disease prevention, diagnosis, and treatment. The greenhouse effect is the process by which the Earth's atmosphere traps heat from the sun, causing the planet to warm. It is essential for supporting life, but human activities are causing an increase in greenhouse gases, leading to climate change.
Audio Jungle.